It's loud. It's Superbooth 19, and I'm here with Ben from Superlative. How are you?
What's that?
How are you?
Good.
You are a new synthesizer company.
Yeah, we're a new synth company from America.
So you have something what is known already by the people from the past, but you have, I think, a new take on it. So let's talk about what is your background first.
My background is in synth repair, actually. So I've been doing that for many years, sort of working on old vintage Japanese kind of synths, kind of where my passion is. And I sort of took what I know about, instruments that last and tried to focus on a particular favorite of mine, the 101 synth, and sort of revisit that and fully modernize it with nothing lost, and imagine kind of what it would be like in this century, and how it could sort of be brought forward with some new features and new form factor.
So for you, all these old Japanese synths, what makes them so special? Is this something you find? Is it the sound or the design of them, or? It's
the design. It's the sound, of course. The design outside, the design inside. The way that they're built to be repairable. That's something that we're going to be focusing on. I can talk more about that later, but I think that's kind of where my passion lies, in sort of the vintage Japanese synthesizers.
And you have bring to the Superbooth a new instrument, or your first, the Space Bee.
Yeah.
And then a really cool name for a synth, and an SB01. So what is this?
The concept is sort of picking up, right where things left off with the 101. It's a highly distilled, it's a kind of quintessential package of features that we have in the SB01.
What we can see here on the display, it's the SB01, and for you, would you describe it not as clone, but more a tribute to an SH-101, or how would you describe it as developer?
It's a tribute to the 101. It's a synth I really love, and I mean this was a massive project to take on, and it's only because I think this is sort of the perfect all-around mono synth. I mean, I got really, really familiar with it, and as I've used it over the years, and realized it's.
Can we get a more closer look?
Yeah.
So what we can see. It's a base. The engine is still the same, or you added some new features to it?
It's a one-to-one recreation of the analog side, the voice. We've sort of done a meticulous recreation of the original IR3109 filter and BA662. This has been in collaboration with Open Music Labs. So the analog path is completely the same, but we've modernized almost every other aspect of it. One of the first major features is that it's the first rechargeable analog synth ever made. So we have about a 10-hour battery life and a user-replaceable battery.
When I read on your teaser on the website, Rechargeable Battery, how would you can see this inside the device? Is it such a big battery, or you make the engine so good that it doesn't consume so much battery power?
It's kind of both. We've taken a lot of care to add the battery, and to get a life near 10 hours. We've really paid attention to power savings overall and the design efficiencies. So there's been a lot of consideration in how to add this and how to do it right. Also, not having the LiPo be a point of failure, basically allowing user serviceability, so it will last, a long time.
And you observed a sound difference if you're using it with battery or on the power supply, or is it the same?
There's absolutely no difference. Yeah, no difference.
I think one of the big things of this device is the design. It's super small. It's how heavy is it?
We don't have an exact weight figure yet, but you can see it's extremely portable and compact. It's, I think, the thinnest analog synth ever designed keyboard. It's under an inch thin, and it's super compact. We brought 2 of these in a carry-on, but also it's got full-size keys. So it's basically as tight a package you can sort of make it, and we're really proud of the design.
But you have something done with the keys, so it's a new material, or?
It's a totally new key design based on sort of rubber dome switches. Basically, it's sort of a fast, low-profile synth action that's perfect for a monophonic synth and step sequencing.
And how would, because people on YouTube can feel it, so how would you describe the feeling of it? Is it something similar on the market, or?
It's very soft and tactile. Maybe the closest comparison could be maybe the keys on the OP1. But it really is a new thing, and I'm looking forward to people trying it. I think we've gotten a lot of great feedback on it so far, and it's sort of the sort of way the keys need to be in order to, it's all part of the design.
And I see you have also joystick in, so.
Yeah. There's nothing lost from the original. We have a joystick, bender section, vibrato control.
Is it supportable with guitar?
We do have a guitar grip, of course. Yeah, we wouldn't forget that. So maybe we can show that later. But we have a unique accelerometer guitar feature that's totally new.
And what is new compared to the SH-101? You have a second sequencer inside, or a second lane of sequencer.
Yeah, we've implemented sort of a dual channel, dual layer sequencer concept, maybe similar from the 202. So you have 2 fully kind of independent sequencers that you can run in arpeggiator or live play or transpose and portamento. It's all per sequencer. You have 2 complete instances. You have 128 steps per sequence, and also 32 savable sequence locations, which you can recall with a bunch of really nice kind of live modes like jumping, chaining, queuing. We've really tried to make the sequencer supremely kind of performative and able to sort of really mix and grab from different sequences playing live and get some nice randomness going. We have some new sequencer play directions as well, forwards, backwards and forwards, as well as a random play direction. So it's really nice to be able to just draw from different sequences you saved and sort of mix things around and restart things. And we can show a bit of that on the other unit. We can just go across the back. So we have MIDI in and out on 3.5 millimeter jacks. We have the hold pedal input. We also have a new input for modulation CV, which can be interfaced with Euro or external CV, and you can apply it to the VCO or VCF to get some kind of FM type sounds, which is really new on this sound engine. We also have trigger in and out. We're going to be doing things like MIDI clock in and out. We have CV gate in and out, of course, and phones and outputs. So I think it's got everything.
You have built, you say now, a lot. There's a lot of new design. There's a lot of work inside. I think this device will be expensive, or is it false?
I think people are going to be happy with the price. We're going to announce something really soon, but we're really trying to. I think it'll be. I think people will be happy with the price. Yeah, when we announce it. If you look at what used 101s go for, it might even be less expensive.
When do you expect the release of the device or more information? So you can say that this is the price and this is the time where we'll release the device. So is there some plans?
We're gonna be announcing a lot of details soon. So yeah, just hold tight a little bit, and there'll be a lot more info on when the release is and when availability will be.
Okay, thanks, Ben. I wish you good luck for the Superbooth 19.
Thank you.
And good luck for the SB01. And I'm looking forward to see it then in many studios. So, thank you.
Thanks.